Welcome, everyone. I'm Darlene Carvillo, the principal here at Irwin Colony. Please be seated. And welcome, and please turn your cell phones off. Thank you, because of course, it's about the students. This is a well-earned graduation, and we're very proud of them. So again, good evening. I'm Darlene Carvillo, principal of Irwin Colony High Schools. Welcome all of you to this happy occasion, our annual graduation. Woo! All right. Okay, before we begin our ceremony, I would like to introduce some very important members of our district who support our school and its mission, basically to help students graduate. First, the members of our school board are Ms. Fatima Amaral. Thank you. Ms. Liz Nunes. Mr. Tim Jones. Mr. Brent Chimpaneri, Mr. Louis Freitas, Mr. Robert Machado, and Miss Ann Almeida. Okay, I went in order, and that was a total accident. All right, so this is going to be good tonight, people. Okay, and lastly, our superintendent, Miss Isabel Cabral Johnson. Okay, I'd also like to introduce another very important piece of this puzzle, and those people are that helped this graduation happen. It's been a great joy to work with these people that are here tonight. We've had a new team of people here, and I'd like to then introduce Miss Laura Kudo, Mrs. Edie Freeman. Okay, Mr. Dave Cook wasn't able to be here tonight. And then we have Miss Stephanie Mendez, who has also helped us out. And a very important piece of the puzzle, because everybody knows who's really the boss, that's the secretary. And that's Miss Mary Arias Romo. All right, excellent. So I'd like to also, most importantly, welcome and thank a very important piece of this puzzle, and that is all of you, the family and friends of our graduates. Thank you for coming and for supporting these graduates. Give yourselves a hand. Thank you so much. All right, so let's commence. We're going ahead and have Miss Evie Freeman, who's going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Can everyone stand? Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may all be seated.
All right. So, of course, it's not going to be listening to myself all night. We're going to have students welcome you also. So we're going to go ahead and have Nick Espinoza come up and welcome you. Come on, Nick. Give him a hand, please.
Good evening, family and friends. My name is Nick Espinoza, and we are the class of 2015. We'd like to welcome you and all to our graduate ceremony. We are here before you, Irwin and Colony graduates, because of the encouragement of our family and friends and staff. We would like to thank everyone for supporting us. We needed the extra push. We are glad you are here today to share the rite of passage with us, our high school graduation. Thank you.
All right. So we also would like to welcome you in Spanish. So we're going to have it Omar. Omar Fulgencia is going to come up and do that for us. Come on, Omar.
Buenas tardes, amigos y queridos familiares. Mi nombre es Omar. Bienvenidos a nuestro gran día especial. Yo sé que este momento significa mucho para ustedes como mi clase. Gracias y felicidades a nuestra clase 2015 de las escuelas preparatorias de Irwin y Colony. Aprovecho el tiempo para agradecer a nuestras familias por apoyar dentro de trayectoria como estudiantes. Gracias.
All right. Did they not do it? Yes, they were very nervous. Let's give them a hand. Good job, gentlemen. Thank you. All right. Now it's time for our student speeches. This year we have 2 student speeches. This first student, when she was willing to do the speech for us, I jumped up and down because she's the student that normally is very quiet. And to have her find her voice when she's graduating makes me extremely proud. And this student is Jennifer. Come on up, Jennifer. You're going to go ahead and give your speech, sweetheart. And Jennifer Romero. She does have a last name.
Hello everyone. I would like to begin my speech by saying thank you to my family, my teachers, the principal, and Mrs. Mary for believing in me. As the end of the school year was getting closer, I started to feel like just dropping out because I had so many credits to make up in a short amount of time. But they talked to me and convinced me to do my best and that they would help me in whatever they can. They are the only ones who really had hope in me. They would tell us that we're never going to graduate. So I really appreciate that you guys convinced me to keep going and to reach my goal of graduating. I met some really nice people in this school, but I also met some people who don't really understand the importance of graduating and prefer to just mess around. My wish for them is to really open their eyes and to ask themselves if what they are doing is helping them to reach their goals. I like this school because it's really small and there's not a lot of drama. What I'm going to miss the most about this school is Mrs. Freeman. She always knows what to say to make me feel better on a bad day. She's a good listener and she gives great advice. The best part is that she actually understands me. Mrs. Freeman, you're like a second mom to me. I'm really going to miss you. I also enjoy tutoring the kids at Elam. They are only in kindergarten, but they are very smart. They would sometimes surprise me and even the teachers with the words they would use. It was fun helping them, but I'm going to be honest, it was frustrating sometimes. I actually have a 3-year-old son named Angel. I'm glad he's here and he gets to see his dad graduate. I just want to make a good example for him. My plan for the future is to be a kindergarten teacher. Although it can be frustrating sometimes, they just bring so much energy and joy, and we can even learn a lot from them too. I would like to end my speech by saying never give up. No matter how many times you screw up, no matter how many people tell you that you can't do it, keep going. Don't give up. I'm glad I didn't. Congratulations to class of 2015. We have accomplished our goal of graduating. Thank you.
Did she not do a fantastic job? Let's give her another applause. Very good job, Jennifer. Very good. All right. Our second speech is there's a person who also had a fantastic epiphany and transformation and was wonderful as she gets to tell you her story tonight. And it's Autumn Martinez. Come on up.
Since my first day at Irwin, I've learned a lot. I've learned things about history, geography, English, etc., but those weren't the things that I needed to know. The things that I needed to know were how to make a resume, fill out applications correctly, balance a checkbook, and how to live without drowning myself in debt. Luckily, I learned those too. Even though those things will come in handy, they still aren't the most important thing that I learned this year. The most important thing I learned this year had to be the difference between a plan and a dream. Sure, a dream sounds nice, like I want to be an astronaut or I want to travel the world. They both sound like amazing experiences, but dreams don't account for reality. A plan, however, is different. A plan is a step-by-step checklist of one small accomplishment at a time. It might not be as magical sounding, but it makes your goals more attainable. Amazing opportunities come to people who work for them, and I'm glad to say that all of us can cross graduating high school off of our checklist. Last but far from least, I'd like to thank all of the Irwin staff and all of our families for not only putting up with all of us, but also pushing us to succeed.
Hello and welcome. I'm Isabel Cabral Johnson, the superintendent for the district, and I just want to congratulate the students of 2015. This is always one of my very favorite graduations because all of these students had challenges, and they took on those challenges and they met those challenges. And I always think about life is not about what happens to you. Life is about what you do with what happens to you. And all of these students took whatever challenges came their way, and they said, you know what, we're going to do it. We have a plan, we have a dream, and we're going to accomplish what we need to do. So every single one of them is receiving their diploma. Good job, guys. I know that it was a lot of work, and thank you for representing Hilmar so well, for working so hard. Thank you, parents and community, for supporting them. We know that the students stand here not just because of what they do, but what support they have at home and the people that love them and really care for them. So thank you for caring for our students, for your children. And once again, congratulations, class of 2015.
You know, I chime in with what Isabel says because this is my third year as a principal. Some of these students, such as Evan, I saw grow up. And so it's wonderful to see them graduate. It makes me absolutely proud. And this is always a very important time for them, but I will tell you it's an important time for the staff because we're right in there with you. Whenever students are telling us we want to give up, oh boy, we rally around. So believe me, we know that you love your children, and we're right there helping you support them as best we can also. And as I pondered the theme for this year's class, because every year they're a little different. Every year there's a class, you know, each class has a certain personality. And the word that came to mind was transformation. We observed students whose first reaction was explosive. They became thoughtful. We noted students who were afraid of their potential, and we saw them create opportunities. We heard students who would say no or can't, and we heard them say yes. And tonight, we saw students who didn't believe they would ever graduate, and we see them graduating. This group validated our passion as a staff and a district, our passion for our continuation students. This group that stands before you, some of them are fifth year, some are parents, some are signed up for college, some are working, and they are our future. One where they have a future, one where they'll never continue, where they're going to continue and they won't give up. Because being before you tonight, they know they can. That's why I love that saying, si se puede. Because yes, they can. We have a special group of people who we are so proud of, and we really wish the best for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a hand, because boy, have they earned their spot in front of us tonight. Ms. Cabral Johnston, our students have much potential and will continue to do wonderful things. This group has completed all the requirements to earn a spot here tonight. So family, friends, Board of Trustees, and our superintendent, Ms. Cabral Johnston, it is with great pleasure that I present to you the class of 2015.
And I am honored on behalf of the Board of Trustees and myself to let you know that we accept the class of 2015. You may now present them their diplomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. So I will read off the names, and what will happen is our board members will pass them out. What will happen is they will come around, and I will then change their tassel from left to right. And with that symbolism, it basically means that they go from being a non-graduate to a graduate. So with that, we start. So we have Xavier Ayala. Come on down. All right, we got one graduate now, people. And Nick Espinoza. Woo! Omar Fulgencio! Come on down! Evan Lerner! Come on, baby! Woo! Jennifer Romero! Come on down, sweetheart! Woo! Otto Martinez! Come on over! And Mr. Jones is her uncle. Lily Ornelas, come on up. Courtney Santos. Caitlin Sawyer Sequoia Sky, come on up. Let's go, Sequoia. And last but not least, we have Humberto Torres. I, of course, want to thank Mr. Tim Jones, Mr. Britt Chimpaneri, and, of course, Ms. Cabral Johnson helping us hand out these diplomas. Now, I'd like to officially present to you the Irwin Colony class of 2015. Give them a hand. Woohoo! Your graduates will soon be taking the walk. Okay, this is a wonderful walk, though, into your arms. And so before then, though, please allow them to exit. And then, of course, we have snacks that are waiting for you on tables. And at that point, of course, while you're enjoying those, they'll be turning in their caps and gowns. But, of course, you'll get to keep your tassels, and I expect to see it hanging from your car. All right? So, again, we want to congratulate all of them. Let's give them another applause. Very good job. Woo! See, he couldn't wait.